Welcome to my channel. My name is Roger Grimes, and today I'm going to share with you some of my workouts. This is today's workout. I'm just going to do video pieces of it. I'm not going to share the whole thing with you. For the fact is, it could be boring to watch if you're not doing the workouts with me. This is not one of those videos to do a workout with me. If you want to have a video like that, I do have the 30-day fitness challenge. I also got a playlist of different workouts and exercises. Check those out if you want to do workouts with me. But this is just entertainment, and I'm going to put it in that manner. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know what you think. Let me know, say, hey, some of those workouts are pretty good. I do martial arts in it too, so, alright, check it out. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to do some stretches. I'm going to do about 5-10 minutes of stretching. Don't worry, you're not going to watch 5-10 minutes of stretching. It's some of the most boring things to do is watch that. But I'm going to do some stretching. You're going to see a little taste of my stretching. So I hope you enjoy this. Hey, welcome back. Now, what we're going to do next is a series of exercises to music. Alright, why do I have a sword? Good question. I'll tell you in a moment. First thing you may see is me doing this stuff with the sword. But then it's going to be followed up by me doing 10 punches, come down, do 10 mountain climbers. Get back up, 10 punches, 10 mountain climbers. But every time you do 10 punches, 10 mountain climbers, that's set 1. I'm doing 5 sets of that. Then following that, be a 1-minute jump rope. Then that's it. Then we're going to go to other sections of this. Alright, now I'll explain to you where does this exercise come with this, with the sword. If you've seen, I had a video out talking about how I want to improve on the sword. In Tracy's Karate, we have a sword set. So what I'm doing is taking the pieces, parts of each part of that sword set, and I'm looking to improve myself. So I'm not that good at the sword. I'm working on it. Draw the sword out. I'm going to start from my knees. The form would have you coming down. You would stand up, draw the sword out. Doing that 10 times. Then I'm going to do stand up, draw the sword out, chamber, cut. So I'm draw, cut 10 times. The goal is to get better. So now, why don't I put the stuff in my routine of exercise? It is exercise. Swing a sword around, that's exercise too. Plus coming from my knees up. So, hope you enjoy this. Let's do this. continue on to the video in just a moment. I just want to let you know at the end of this video, I put a piece of my book on there. It's an audio book. I'm just giving you a sample. So if you haven't checked out Lessons from the Cage yet, you can go on Amazon, get it on paperback. You can get it on ebook, or also now it's on Audible. So check it out, and there's a sample at the end. So listen to it. Here's a portion of the exercise that I'm going to do to help train for fighting, for sparring. So even if you go to tournaments, point fighting, this is a good one. And we'll lean in, I'm going to punch 1, 2. That's going to be the first one. We call this shooting fist, and we'll walk right through. I'm going to do 30 off each side, but then after that, you're going to see me doing back fist. 25 back fist, boom. I might set here back fist, I might here back fist. So I might change it up, give myself a quick back fist. 25 off each side. You over there now? What's going on? Okay, so the next portion we're going to do front kick, side, back. It's also good for fighting, to learn dexterity where you're kicking and balance. I wouldn't suggest throwing 3 kicks without putting your foot down. It's not the best idea. But if you get really good at it, point fighting, you get away with it more, but I still wouldn't suggest it. There's a little power to that. But you get your power better by doing this too. Now, if you could do decent with 3 kicks, how can you do with 1? Think about that. We're going to do front leg this time. A lot of times I'll do from back leg. Because back leg, if you go 1, then change 2, you get them to go for the first one, and then you hit them with the second one in a different spot. But this time we're going from the front leg. It's going to be... Oh yeah, I didn't tell you how many we're going to do. We're going to do 20 of those. Alright. Now I got myself sweaty, a little bit fatigued. Here we go. I'm going to do short form 3. I'm going to do this once for the video, but I'm going to do it 5 times in a row. That's the end of my workout. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. I'm going to give you the God bless you now. I'm just doing the video. And then, of course, like I said, after short form 3, that's when you're going to fall into my book, Lessons from the Cage. So if you haven't got that yet, what are you waiting for? Go get it. Let's do short form 3. Legs are tired. I love it. All right, here we go. Lesson 10. Listen to your corner. Quote, "So don't go to war without wise guidance. Victory depends on having many advisors." End quote. That's Proverbs 24:6, New Living Translation. In MMA cage fighting, I realized how important it is to listen to your corner. It can be difficult to listen to your corner, and even nearly impossible to hear what they are saying, especially for your first fight or so. MMA events are very loud. From the crowd screaming to your opponent's corner, yelling instructions to help him beat you. In my first fight, I was trying to adjust to the new level of fighting I have signed up for. Just entering the cage and being distracted by the adrenaline dump, I had paired up with all of the noise. I could not hear my corner, let alone listen to them. The only cornerman I heard in my first fight were my opponent's corner, because we were over by them. They yelled, "He's tired!" At the time, I thought to myself, I'm not tired. But reviewing the video later, I saw I was clearly tired. This taught me not to be so far away from my corner that I don't stand a chance to hear them. And it taught me it can be beneficial to hear your opponent's corner also, since they are speaking on how to beat you. This is why the USA used Native Americans to speak the Navajo language to radio in messages to the US soldiers in World War II. They called them code talkers or wind talkers. These Native Americans were used to send important messages to the soldiers in the battlefield. Messages that only a Navajo speaker could understand. This kept the enemy from understanding what the message was if they overheard the radio waves. I had to learn to hear out the voices from my corner no matter where I was and what was going on. It is important that you have a good cornerman, for a good cornerman can see what you can't and will keep trying to communicate with you until you listen. A good cornerman will keep trying to navigate you through the whole fight, even during the break in between rounds. In between the rounds, your corner will try to stop any bleeding and swelling, if needed, as well as give you advice on how to not just carry on in the next round, but how to win. Quote, "And there are people that will stand in your corner and convince you to stand up for another round no matter what." End quote. That's Pete Wentz. Only arrogance or emotional disconnect due to hurt from someone else will have you saying, "I don't need anyone." The truth is, we all need someone to be there for us, to be in our corner. In MMA, you can have an entourage of people with you going up to the cage, but you can only have 2 people go to your corner, and only one of them can go in the cage in between the rounds, well, at least in amateur MMA in Ohio. This is good because it can get crowded and confusing with too many voices speaking to you. The same should go for your personal life. Have as many people on your side to cheer you on, but only a few in your corner, speaking wisdom and life to you. Now, some people are truly almost completely alone on earth most of the time because of a bad attitude, or maybe they have lost loved ones due to a tragic event. The best way to have people be on your side, wanting to help guide you, is be honest, friendly, open to advice, and be willing to share the good you learn. Any mentor is willing to pour out their wisdom to someone who is ready to receive and pay it forward. Now don't choose just anyone to be in your corner just because you like them. Choose wisely. Quote, everyone needs that support, even if at first you don't think you do. Look around. See who's on your side and in your corner. You don't have to go it alone. That's Louis Zamperini. Quote, to succeed in business, you need somebody in your corner who cares enough to challenge you and is courageous enough to tell you the truth, especially when the pressure is on. End quote. That's George Foreman. In life, we need some good people in our corner. But get a corner man for every aspect of your life. Make sure they know what they are doing in that area and are willing to mentor or corner you.